Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hey. Today is Happy Jesus Zombie Day. The day that Jesus resurrected. Apparently, their friend resurrected today. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy. Right, just give me a minute and we are going to get started. Okay, hey, Sinopataki. Hello. Jesus had the rendezvous in the tomb. Good evening, my internet husband. Guys, today, look, we're bringing the conversation to YouTube. People can request to have a conversation with myself and maybe Besso or whoever joins later. We don't need Jesus. Jesus, it's time to kick Jesus out of Africa. Jesus does not belong in Africa. He was not African. We don't need that character in Africa at all, right? I speak about Jesus for today, but I will come back and speak about why we don't need Allah and all these other religions. For what reason? Middle Eastern religions brought to us for what? Who needs those? Blessed Elohim, good to see you. We don't need Jesus in Africa. We do not need Jesus. Jesus is a scam. Jesus is a lie. Jesus, no, what evidence is there to show that the guy existed? All the evidence points to him not existing at all. Yes, Operation Jesus is a joke. Exactly, Jesus is a joke. Operation Sanitize Africa. Kick them gods out. Kick them all out. What are we doing with these characters? What are we doing with all of them? Right? So just give me a minute. Let me do something here. Let's see. Please just give me a minute. Let's see here. So how is everyone's day? How is your day today? Hope you have been enjoying the Jesus Zombie Day. I hope you've been enjoying the Jesus Zombie Day. No. That's not what I was trying to do. Go back. Okay. Sorry, there's something I'm looking for. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find. There's a video I'm looking for. Where is that video go? Just 1 second. There's a video I'm looking for, and now it's just disappeared on me. Ay. What did I do with the video? Just 1 second, guys. There's a video I'm looking for. But anyway, in the meantime, let's talk. Let's see. My day was good, and mine too was good as well. Thank you. I appreciate. Can you guys hear me okay? Do you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Right? Great. 8 tons of free chocolates, and even went to church to mentally point. And you went to church, Dr. Cyrus. You went to church. How was church? John Gray, hey, good to see you. How was my zombie day? Well, my zombie day has been good. I'm, having a good time. Yeah, just some new things happening around here. So yes, I am happy. I'm a happy bunny. I am very happy. It was hilarious. I can imagine. Can you imagine now that we're talking about is this their dead friend that came back to life? Thank goodness I didn't have to go to church. No. I ain't going to church. No, at all. No, I have not. No. Just count me out of church. Count me out. My goodness. When I went out earlier on today, loads of cars by the churches. I thought, okay, it looks like today everybody's in church. Everybody's in church today because it's the day that their saviour friend he rose on the second day, because it's not 3 days. Friday to Saturday doesn't count. It's not up to 3 days, is it? Friday evening to Sunday morning, huh? Friday evening to Sunday morning is not 3 days. I'm sorry. Just no. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to find there's a video I'm looking for. Just give me a second. Sure. I think I found it. Yes, found it. Okay. Right, I found what I'm looking for. That's good. Okay, you went for the freebies, right? I don't blame you. I mean, if you want to go and get freebies, go and get freebies. But guys, we need to have focus. We need to have focus. This Jesus character, no, enough is enough. Jesus does not belong in Africa. Jesus cannot save anyone. He couldn't save himself on the cross. He was busy crying because of what was about to happen to him. Oh, Daddy, if it is your will, let it be done. Oh, Daddy, it's not my will. What the hell? Oh, it's not my will. Oh, Daddy. And the daddy says, get on with it, son. Get on with it. It's a foolish story. The Jesus story it makes no sense. That story makes no sense. This is a God that can forgive people, but he chooses not to forgive. And why? Because 2 people ate a fruit in the garden. Is he okay? Is that God okay in the head? 2 people ate a fruit in the garden. 2. All they did was eat a fruit. How much of the fruit did they eat? How much of the fruits did they eat? How much of the fruit did those two eat? Who are the two, by the way? What connection do I have with those two? I don't know them. So no, I will not be taking the sins of people I do not know. No, you listen, you can, I will not. I don't know those two. They don't know me. What did they look like? Where was the place where this supposed sin took place? No, where did the sin take place? I want to know. Show me the garden. What fruits did they eat? These two characters. And now I am supposed to no, 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 no. I'm not interested in that shit. No, and nobody should. We should never have received this religion in Africa to begin with. It was not ours. Jesus doesn't belong to us. He said he only came for the lost sheep of his father's house. So if he only came for the lost sheep of his father's house, and that's not us. That is not us. It's just not us. Because what this religion has been used to do to us, it's a travesty. No, and we should not tolerate it. We should not tolerate it. I am not Muslim. I could never be Muslim. Never. I could never be Muslim. Islam is one of the worst ones as well. We will come back. I will come back. We will talk about Islam. It's horrible. These are two religions from a small part of the Middle East disturbing Africa. I don't know about going live on TikTok because Vessel is live, so I don't want to take away. But today I wanted to focus on. But it's good to see you. What do you think? Should we go live on TikTok? Could. Yeah. Today it's about we need to wake people up. Wake up. Wake up. What Jesus died for your sins. As if it's a thing to celebrate. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. This was supposed to be an innocent man. An innocent man died. And my people are saying, he died for me. No. That father is evil. That father is cruel. For him to expect his son to unalive for him. What kind of father does that? What kind of father says, son, go and that son too, he says, oh, daddy, let me go and please. Eh? And let me go and be sacrificed for daddy. No. Free Palestine. How about let's free Congo? How about let's free people in Africa? Yes, free Palestine, but my goodness, there are other parts of the world that need freedom too. Other parts of the world need freedom too. Africa needs freedom from Islam and Christianity. So, free Africa. Hashtag free Africa. Guys, put in the chat, free Africa. Yes, free Palestine. Yes, free Palestine. But where is the outrage for what's happening in Congo? Where are the Palestinians? Huh? Where are the Palestinians to come and fight for the people in Congo? Where are the Palestinians when Boko Haram is troubling people in Nigeria? Where are the Palestinians then? So no, Palestine is not the only country in the world. There are other countries that are going through things as well. There are people in Africa today that are suffering as a result of what Islam has done to them, right? What Islam has done in Nigeria and is still doing today, Boko Haram, the caliphate, what they've got over there, right? In that part of the world, a lot of uneducated children just walking the streets because Western religion is bad for people. It's disgusting. These religions, they need to be sent back. Send them back to the Middle East where they belong. Send them, yes, free Africa. We don't need these religions. Freeing Palestine is also haram in Islam. Is it? Is it? I wish you could explain what you mean. But guys, we today, as said, we are going to, have this conversation. We will continue to have this conversation. We will continue to have this conversation because we must wake our people up. We must deconstruct our people from these Middle Eastern religions. In fact, let me see the Middle East. Let's see. Just give me a second. The Middle East. So that's Saudi Arabia. So let's see. So where is Israel on this map? Oh yeah, there we go. That's Israel on this map, just here, right? So I don't know if you guys will be able to see. It's the truth, not a religion. Follow it. What's the truth about it, Maria's community? What's the truth about that nonsense? What's the truth about a religion that was forced on us? What's the truth about a religion that condones slavery? What is the truth about a God that cannot forgive two people eating a fruit in a garden? What's the stupid truth about that? There is no truth. It's the worst thing that could happen to us, believing in a God that could not forgive two people. Two people. All they did was eat a fruit. That was all. I wish I had a fruit somewhere here. No, I don't. All they did was eat a fruit. What on earth? What kind of God is that? No. Such an unforgiving, evil monster should never have been brought to us to begin with. And this person says Jesus is king. I agree. Jesus is king of trash. Yes. He is the king of the trash, king of the bin, king of nonsense. Yes, I agree. He is the king. But he's not our king. He's not my king. He's not Africa's king. He's king over in that side of the world. He's not our king. King for what? Who needs that kind of king that sits there and watch evil things happening? He's king. King where? No, he ain't no king. Let's see. In where? In Bangladesh. Yeah, it's happening in Nigeria as well. It's happening in Nigeria. The shroud. Shroud is definitely not the shroud. Listen, I've heard Christians use the shroud of Turin as evidence that Jesus existed. It is a joke. You see, the Shroud of Turin is one of the biggest jokes that there is. They've got nothing to prove that this Jesus walked the earth. What they have is a piece of cloth. A piece of cloth that they have printed something like a face or what? I don't even. Is it like a face or what? What was it? His ass or what? What did they have on the shroud? A cloth. These people took a cloth and were busy. Okay, yes, the DNA matches that of a man who, what were they doing? Testing this piece of cloth. It's ridiculous. You have reduced your Jesus to a piece of cloth. Every time I hear somebody trying to defend the Shroud of Turin, I'm like, no, please, just stop. Stop. You're a shrub. Come on now. Mm. Especially since the Bible is very explicit about the fact that these characters, Adam and Eve, were like chicken, were like children and innocent, not knowing good from evil. Yes, the God is useless. The God of the Bible is useless. The God of the Bible hasn't this thing lacking. How do you create two people and put them in the same place as your enemy? Who does that? Your enemy is, in fact, that whole story doesn't make sense. That whole Genesis story is whack. The Genesis story is one of the most horrendous I've ever read. It makes no sense. So this God, two people, okay, no, let's start from the very, very beginning. God is he wasn't even in heaven because heaven and earth had not been created. Or he was somewhere with his roommates, wherever he was. The devil was one of his roommates. And then the devil gets jealous or angry or what, I don't know. The devil says, I want to be like the big daddy G over there. Which religion is good according to you? I'm sorry, I don't do religion. I'm not here promoting a religion. We don't need religion at all. We don't need religion. Mike Myers says, you are a joke. I hope that you enjoy the eternal demonic burdens that will surely be placed upon you. Now go and read someone's palms. The fuck? What's wrong with this person? You enjoy eternal demonic burdens. Why? Because I'm just sitting here just having a conversation. All right. Okay. So if anyone wants to start putting nonsense in the comments, it's a one-time just gone. So please, if you don't like what's been said, you can excuse yourself, go and enjoy the rest of your Jesus zombie day, right? Go and be happy with yourself. Go and feel really good. Some of us do not believe in your God. Some of us do not believe in your Jesus. We don't believe in those characters in your books. And it's okay. You believe in them, you go your way. Okay? You go. Nobody, no, we're not interested. Do you think something came from nothing? I'm not sure what you mean by nothing. Something came from nothing. I mean, I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean by nothing? What do you mean something is coming from nothing? Do you think something can come from nothing? How can something come from nothing? Is that, what kind of silly question is that? How can something come from nothing? Huh? A nothingness. Now you want to bring a something from nothingness. How does that compute? And what kind of useless question is this? What kind of useless is this? Yeah, Johnny says, I am crazy. Okay. So it's fine. I'm crazy because this God is a scam. This God doesn't belong to us. This God. No. So if I'm crazy for that, this God was not African. So why did they bring the God over to Africa? Why did they bring Jesus and, these Allah, Jesus, all these characters? Why bring them over there? Leave them in the Middle East. Leave them in the place where they belong. They were not ours to begin with. Jesus and Allah don't belong to black people. They don't ours. So call me crazy for that, but that's fine. Hey, Robin, good to see you. Following your title, these religions do not belong to anyone, black or any indigenous. Yes, I agree. I completely agree, Robin. I agree, but there's only so much that I can put on the thing. Jesus don't belong to nobody. He said he only came for the lost sheep of his father's house. He only came for the tribe of he only came for the people of Israel. The last time I checked, I'm not Israeli. I'm not Israeli. Hey, so it's not me he's talking to. It's not me. This one says, when you're dead, it's gone. Make sure of what, Donnie? Make sure of what when I'm dead? For those of you who believe in a God and think that you are going to threaten people to the afterlife, I hope for your sake that you have the right God. You who is threatening people with your own God, I hope for your sake that you have the right God. Because what if you have the wrong God? You telling somebody at the end of your life, oh, be careful. What if you're the one who's got the wrong God? What if you, who's a believer in Jesus, you get to the other side and find out that the God on the other side is Nkulu Kulu? There is a God called Nkulu Kulu. What if you get there and it's not Jesus? What are you going to do then? Stop threatening people with your God, oh. Stop threatening people with your sky daddy. Because your sky daddy might just be the wrong sky daddy. There are thousands of the sky daddies. So yours is just one of them. Yours, Allah or Jesus or whatever they call these characters. Yours is just one of those gods up there, no? So if you want to say, oh, what would when you die? Same applies to you. If there is a God up there, what makes you think it is your one that is there? What makes you think that it is yours that is up there in the skies, or wherever they say God is? At some point to the sky. I don't know. Huh? Have you seen the God before? Have you seen it? And now you are threatening other people to this afterlife place as if you are going to get there yourself. What makes you think that even if it is your God, what makes you think that I would not be sitting right next to your God and you will be wallowing in hell? What makes you think that? Your confidence it stinks. It stinks. Your confidence stinks, considering that in your books, your Bible says some of you will say, oh Lord, I did this in your name. I did that in your name. And your God will say, what the fuck? Get thee behind me. You work out of iniquity. Get the fuck out of here and go to hellfire. There's some of us who are atheists, me, I already know I'm not going to your heaven. But then your God might just decide, I changed my mind. Afro-atheist, come on in. Oh, no. I'll tell God, no. I'm not interested in your, no. Why would I want to come in there? It's like, please, come on in. Come on in. Hey. If that God exists, I've got questions when I die. If that God exists, I've got questions when I die. Okay? Yeah. If anyone wants to ask me a question, let me know. I can bring you up. If you want to, but please don't ask me, can something come from nothing? I beg you. Ask me the foolish questions. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in your God. I don't believe in Allah. I don't believe in all those crap. Right? If you want to come and ask me questions, but please don't ask me what came from something. Can something come from nothing? Ask me foolish questions. Ask me foolish questions. No, thanks. Blow a kiss. Mr. Bombastic. He left no trace, so he is man-made. He's a man-made God. All gods are man-made. All gods are man-made. All gods are man-made. Jesus is man-made. Allah, man-made. Yahweh, man-made. All gods are man-made. If you can prove me wrong, if you can prove that yours is divine, your own God is divine, Sky Daddy, okay, fine. It's haram to go to heaven in Islam. Santa, everything is just haram for you. Everything is haram. If the universe has laws, gravity, physics, who established them? Who established the laws? Wait, what has that got to do with this conversation? The universe has laws. So, what are you trying to say? That it is your sky daddy who created the laws? Is that what you are trying to say? Hey, that your sky daddy created laws of gravity, the law of gravity. Your sky daddy came and said, okay, here, law of gravity. They ask foolish questions when it comes to this, their sky daddy. If your God is all powerful, why does it need you to threaten others? Exactly. Some of them even go as far as to create blasphemy laws in defense of their sky friend. Ridiculous shit. Ridiculousness. But thank goodness, a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people are starting to question this God idea, this God sky friend that people they talk to. You see them talking to themselves, and they say they're talking to a God. They look like the cuckoo up here. They'll be talking and say they're talking to God. Hey. Sometimes when I see them, they look like some knots are loose in the head. Hey Tom, hi, good to see you. Can morality be absolute without a divine source? Morality, can it be absolute? No, it can't. It can't. Morality cannot be absolute. No. Ramis, answer the question instead of ridiculing. I've already answered the question. Something cannot come from nothing. It's a nothingness. So how can something come from nothing? Duh. 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 Your God is whack. No. We're here talking about God, okay? So I don't know about this your nothing something nonsense that you want to talk about. That's just not the conversation I'm having. I'm trying to tell people why this Jesus character needs to be kicked out of Africa. So let's see several reasons why Jesus needs to be taken out of Africa. So Jesus was used as a colonial tool of control. Jesus belongs to colonials. Jesus was brought through colonialism for the most part. Some parts I recognize, they must have got the Jesus religion somehow, right? But there's no way a whole nation would decide we want Jesus. It's impossible unless someone enforced that religion on them. So if Jesus now is brought over to that side, whose idea was it to receive the Jesus religion? Whose idea? Why? Why do we need this character? Why do we need this character? But in the part of the world that I grew up in Africa, that Jesus was brought through colonialism. It was a tool of control. Christianity was a key part of European colonization. And the missionaries, they came before or with the colonial masters. They sent the missionaries to go and prepare the ground, or they come along with them and tell us, oh, these people here, they're good guys, you know. They're good guys. Just receive them into your countries. Receive them. And then we received the people that completely destroyed us. These, what do you call them? The missionaries, they came to soften the indigenous resistance. by preaching obedience, submission, and forgiveness. Christianity taught Africans to turn the other cheek instead of resisting oppression. Goodness. Christianity said, turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Someone slaps you, give them the other one. Like, what the fuck? What kind of religion is that? How did we accept this religion? My TikTok name, Mark the Black Sheep, my TikTok name is the Afro-Atheist. Afro-Atheist. Hey, Juad, good to see you, Juad. Oyinlade Adeshemowo. Hello, my darling. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Juad, hey, what's up? What's up? What time to debate? Jesus doesn't belong to Africa, but I probably belong under your feet. Okay. Oh, you've got your position. Always, always, always. Right. Just 1 second. But you can't blame God, blame man. Well, if I mean, I'm not here blaming God. I don't believe in the existence of God, so I can't blame a nothingness. I can't blame a figment of people's imaginations. No, of course, it's the people that brought this Jesus over. They're the ones that I blame. We shouldn't have been brought this religion to begin with. We shouldn't have accepted it. We shouldn't have accepted it. We shouldn't have accepted it. Olubukola Akinwusi, hello, good to see you. TikTok, please. Today I'm saying, leaving TikTok a little bit. Hey, come on now. Today is YouTube. You YouTube people are the best. A real atheist would never even mention that they don't believe. Ryan is crazy over here. Ryan is crazy. Ryan is crazy. They just want to. Anyway, African leaders sold their own people to the Europeans. Kevin, do you have evidence to back this up? Do you have evidence to back this up? Do you have proof? Do you have proof for your claims? As a Muslim, I ask you this: should morality change with culture, or is there a higher standard? What is morality in your culture without a higher power, God? Listen. As for you, a Muslim, please keep your own Muslim God. His own morality is his own morality. In fact, you don't even have a leg to stand on. You don't have a leg to stand on because your own sky daddy. His own morality. He sits there and watch his prophet marry a 6-year-old. He just sat there and was giving his prophet dreams of a 6-year-old child. A 6-year-old child. This big man. The big man looks at a 6-year-old and says, "That I want that one for my wife." Like, what? And when she turns 9, he starts. In his book, he says they can beat their wives. That says that the men can have four wives. So ridiculous. No, please. We will not talk about the morality of the Islamic God. No, not at all. It's 200% correct. Jesus never existed and will never exist. The G was a big facade sold to mankind. Black people accepted a religion that had all saints. Stankos, look, when I read the Bible, I don't see additional. I don't see Angel Olabisi, Angel Yetunde, Angel Gabriel, Angel. What the fuck? Who wants? I beg, carry your religion and go. We don't need these religions in our side of the world. Hello? No, I'm not. I'm not live on TikTok. I'm only live on here. The problem with religious people is that they think that when someone says something, it must be the truth. By research instead. Oh, try research instead. Mm-hmm. And it lets so many girls and women be taken as sex slaves. Can you imagine telling your people go and get sex slave? Fuck no, fuck no, no, we're not doing that. How you think Jesus Christ doesn't exist? So healing. Can you please tell us what was Jesus's original name? Let's see. The Jesus was not. I mean, if that character existed, his name was not Jesus. No, that guy, his name could not have been Jesus. So what? What was his name? No, healing. You ended up on the right life. You didn't end up on the wrong life. You ended up on the right one. You believe in a false character. You believe in an imaginary character inside a book. That's what you believe. So you are in the right life. Maybe you will get some sense. Believing in a God that came down from heaven, came down to do what? What would he come down to do? Him and daddy could just forgive everybody. But he just wasted his time. Wasted his time, wasted his effort, wasted his blood, wasted everything. He just wasted effort. And even after he came, sin still abounds everywhere. So he just wasted effort, that Jesus character. Huh? That be your side. If God exists, the blame would be on them though. Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to put the link if anybody wants to come and have a conversation with me. But please, respectful conversation. If you, I would just kick to wash away sins. I'm not a sinner. I am not a sinner. We are not sinners. Someone says to wash away sins. No, 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 I'm not a sinner. Never have been, never will be a sinner. Any day you take the courage to start asking questions on everything, your liberation from mental slavery is very close. Yes, I completely agree. Yes. So please, we are not sinners. Please do not believe any religion that tells you that you are a sinner. No, you are not a sinner. I am not a sinner. I reject, for you and for me, any religion that tells us that we are sinners because some two human beings ate a fruit in one garden somewhere. Human beings, do you know those two? Do you know Adam and Eve? Do you know them? What did they look like? Where's the place where they committed the sin? And today somehow me, my children are somehow benefit. No, please, no. No, you stick that where the sun don't shine. We are not sinners. We are not sinners. Any religion that tells you that you should look up someone coming to save you, otherwise you're going to burn in eternity, reject it. It's not yours. It's not yours. It's not yours. So I've put the link there if anybody wants to come and have a let's see. Did you guys see the link? Sin is just imaginary. It's not real. Exactly. We are not sinners. We are not sinners. We can't be accepting a religion that says, oh, two people ate a fruit in the garden, so now we... No. That's not how it works. You don't get to do that to people. It's ridiculous for anyone to believe that you are a sinner. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Someone says I sound dumb. Okay. I mean, Joe Bailey with the cross over there. Joe Bailey isn't dumb, but Joe Bailey believes in an evil, immoral monster up in the sky. But yeah. Hmm? No. We are not sinners. Hey, Astor 14. Happy Jesus Zombie Day. Huh? The zombie came out and, hi, I'm come back from dying. I'm here. Ugh, rubbish. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the Joe Bailey, you're a religious slave. Can you imagine? Huh? Joe Bailey. They believe in a sky daddy that unalives his own son, kicks his son out of the heaven and says, you go and be a sacrifice to me. Foolish daddy. Foolish daddy. Naughty daddy. We need to spank daddy. Hello. What kind of daddy kicks his son out of heaven and says, yeah, go for 33 years. Go for 33 years. And then have those people who were trying to forgive, have them sacrifice you to me. Foolishness. I never heard such bullshit in my life. Never heard such bullshit in my life. My goodness. Ridiculous stories in that book. Yes, I grew up a Christian, unfortunately. I grew up a Christian. It's rather unfortunate, but you know. Right, just give me a second. Right. So let me see what this will look like. Just 1 second. There's a video I want to show. Where is it? Where did it go? Okay. Just 1 second. Wow. Right. So let's I don't know what, let me know if you guys can see this video. Okay. Let me see. What does this look like? Can you guys see the video? I look very tiny. Can you guys see the video or no? Can you see the video? Juad is always going on about my feet. The Bible speaks so much. Quran is not from God. The Bible is not from God either. God doesn't write books. God doesn't speak there. God doesn't do nothing. These books, just think about it. In 2025, these gods are still stuck in books. Technology has advanced. We're now going paperless. but their God is still stuck in books. Their God is stuck in books. Their God is still hiding inside books. Okay, so what I want to do is just play for you some of the lies that some African preachers tell their followers. And this is the reason why we need to kick this Jesus religion out of Africa. You may not be able to see, but you'll be able to hear it, hopefully. So this Jesus religion has really destroyed lives, has damaged people. This religion...
Some of you are old. You will remember the story of a man called Brother Sam. That's how we refer to him. He was an illiterate man, young man. He couldn't speak English. But God filled him so mightily with power, with anointing. Oh, he was something else. On one occasion, they invited him to come and preach in a teacher training college because they have heard about him. He told the people, well, I can't speak English, but well, when I get there, I will ask for an interpreter. When he got there, as soon as...
This man is one of the people that has destroyed Nigeria. This man is one of the people that has made Nigeria crumble at his knees. That country is crumbling. This man has churches all over the world. He has been lying to people for a very long time about this Jesus character. This one says God speaks to him. This one drinks tea with God. No, seriously, this man said God drank tea with him. Wait, let me see if I can find that. God drank tea. The man is ridiculous. God came down and drank tea with him. Wait, let's see. Where is the God drank tea? I drank tea with God. Okay, this is it here. This man is talking about drinking tea with God. Just 1 second. I will show you. One second. Okay, so listen to this man talk about drinking tea with God.
I was in Ilorin years ago. We were having breakfast. And we have a pot in which we make tea. I think, if I remember correctly, there are 5 cups in that pot. My wife and I usually is the one who will finish his first 2 cups, who will get the final one. So I took 1 cup, she took 1. I took 1, she took 1. And I picked the pot to take the 3rd one. And the pot was empty. I looked at her. I couldn't remember when she took the 3rd one. What happened to my tea? And I heard the voice of the Lord. You don't have to believe me, all right? Loud and clear.
Nice.
I said, son, when you prayed, you invited me to join you. Can
you imagine? God came down and drank tea with this old man. God Sky Daddy came down to come and drink tea with this man. Do you know how many churches this man has? Do you know how many churches this man has? Let me see. How many churches does this one have? Give me a second. Adeboye. No, let's see. RCCG churches. How many? RCCG. How many churches do they have? They have over 35,000 parishes globally. One man, one church, 35,000 churches globally. Over. He's got churches in 197 countries in the world. And all those churches, every last one of them, send money to the Nigerian base every month. The amount of monies that have been siphoned to that church in Nigeria, yet somebody wants me to believe that their Jesus exists. Jesus is sitting up there watching this madness happen. One person. Look at it here, in case you can see it. Redeemed Christian has money. Over 35,000 parishes globally, with over 820 in the UK. We need to put a stop to this madness. We need to put a stop to this madness. If God does not exist, this is a monstrosity. If God does not exist, if the God of the Bible does not exist, this is a monstrosity. We shouldn't allow this happen. We should never have allowed this religion happen. I saw someone's comment talking about you see it everywhere in Canada. What do you see? You mean the Redeemed Christian? Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You see this nonsense over there. So I saw a comment. What was it? Let me see. Some delusional person here. Let me see if I can find that comment. Yeah, this one said, I went to church one day and I felt the Holy Spirit. FOC, when was the last time you went to see a psychologist? When was the last time you went to see someone about your brain function? You're feeling a ghost inside you. Talking about the Holy Spirit. Wait, is it the same one that impregnated Mary? That ghost? Is it that same ghost? That's the one that you're feeling in. Okay. So FOC, is that spirit still inside of you right now? Is the spirit still inside of you right now? Guys, FOC has a ghost living inside him or her. These folks talk about a ghost coming inside them. They feel ghosts inside them. Huh? They feel ghosts inside them. YouTube, I'm not going to pronounce your name. Hundreds of thousands of Christian churches, schools, colleges, universities, and business. Listen, the churches are everywhere. Churches are everywhere. And if that God, the God of the Bible, does not exist, then I'm telling you, we have a problem. We have a problem. Wake up, people. Today, the Jesus Zombie Day, look at them celebrating that evil act of a son going to sacrifice himself to his own father. Since when did we celebrate that as a good thing? It's evil. An innocent man was sacrificed. Why? Because daddy has anger issues. Because daddy cannot forgive two people for eating a fruit. All they did was eat a fruit for goodness sake. That was all they did. They ate a fruit. They ate a fruit. That's all they did. Somebody will come and tell us that now they're deserving of punishment because they ate a fruit. No, shut up. We don't even believe this story anyway, because it's crap. It's crap. This person says he drank tea with God. Huh? How is somebody drinking? In fact, let me take it back. You guys hear this foolishness again. Let's see. Wait, did I share this tab or this one? Which one am I sharing? Okay, let's see. I think it's this one. Share this one. Okay. So, is it this one? Or not? Thank you.
I was in Ilorin years ago. We were having breakfast. And we have a pot in which we make tea. I think, if I remember correctly, there are 5 cups in that pot. My wife and I, usually is the one who will finish his first 2 cups, who will get the final one. So I took 1 cup, she took 1. I took 1, she took 1. And I picked the pot to take the 3rd one. And the pot was empty. I looked at her. I couldn't remember when she took the
nonsense Africans listen to.
3rd one. What happened to my tea?
Exactly, Peter Pan.
And I heard the voice of the Lord. You don't have to believe me, right? Loud and clear.
The reason
I said, son, when you pray,
you
invite
Dr. Cyrus. Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hello, and how are you?
I am very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good to have you up here with me. And happy Jesus Zombie Day. Jesus walked about the zombie Jesus. Yeah, showing everybody, hey, I'm back. I went to hell for 2 days. Hi. Oh,
Day and a half it was, wasn't it? According to the Bible. I thought it was a day and a half.
A day and a half.
Yeah.
It's just crazy stories that rule us till this present day. The crazy, crazy stories. The stories in the Bible don't make sense at all.
They don't
make sense.
And what gets me is that these believers, they come in and they say this, that, and the other. Oh, my book says this and my book says that. Yeah, well, I've got books that say things too.
I do have books that say things too. I think I've got one of such books here. Wait, let's see. Let me show you a really good one. Oh, look at this book here. Look. Can you see it? Captain Underpants.
Oh, Captain Underpants. No way.
Captain Underpants. Beautiful book, right? The Bible says in the beginning of that nonsense. Yeah, Captain Underpants also says something interesting, right? Captain Underpants. Hi, everybody. It's time to learn how to make your own comic book. It's easy and fun. All you need is some paper, pencils, eraser, and a stapler. First, you have to think up a story. And the best way to do that is to create characters. We'll use Captain Underpants as our good guy, right? Captain Underpants is the good guy in this book. Now we have to think of a bad guy, right? This is the same way we read the so-called Bible. And all this.
Yeah. I was debating whether to come on or not because I'm a little bit drunk, so I apologise if I'm a bit slurred.
But at least I can hear you, so it's okay.
It's nice to be on your channel, though.
Thank you. It's been a while you've been up here.
Yeah. But I'm getting better now, so I'm glad to be here.
Yes, thank you. And
I just can't see the...
Let me just address some of these people. FOC here says, I will pray for you. Don't waste your time. Please don't pray for us. Prayers are just nothing but wishful thinking. And when people tell you they're going to pray for you, it's a lie. They're not going to pray for you. FOC, what's FOC going to go and say to his God? Sky Daddy.
You know, you just reminded me of something.
I met some people on YouTube. Sky Daddy, can you go show yourselves to those people on YouTube? What kind of prayers are you going to pray? Stop it! Stop lying. When they say they're going to pray for you, they lie. They ain't horses and riders.
There's been so many studies into praying, and it's all come back negative.
Horses and riders, please don't let's not do horses and riders. Unfortunately, FOC has been admitted to the mental institution of God Rehab Center to be cured from the delusion of his or her religious disease. We wish you a speedy recovery. You are free. So what's this one talking about? So what is your take about the whole thing about the scriptures? Do all the Dead Seas, Adekole Solomon. Some people wrote books thousands of years ago. You in 2025, you're asking me what I think about what people wrote thousands of years ago. The claim is that those books were inspired by God. Right, Adekole Solomon. Give me proof that a God inspired people to write. How does a God inspire people? Maybe Dr. Cyrus can answer this because I don't know. Maybe Jeremiah was sat one day after eating his dinner, sat down on his on the lounge, just lounging away, and God comes and says, "Hi, Jeremiah, can I inspire you to write something for me?" But it's not for the people now; it's for Adekole Solomon in 2025 to read. Do you think you can? I mean, how does a God inspire people to write books? And why is he not inspiring people to write books now?
It always blagged my mind how there's so many versions of the Bible, and I've read so many of them, including the Mormon version, and it's like, how did they actually fall for this? I'm a paranoid schizophrenic. I don't know if you knew that or not.
You're paranoid schizophrenic?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the fact that I can't be conned by the Bible is, I would say that's a miracle in itself.
You know something? For someone like yourself who's got those kind of issues, it will be terrible for anyone to then come and tell you, "Oh, receive Jesus, he's going to solve all your problems, he's going to make it all better, and if you don't receive Jesus, you're going to go burn in hell." I just think some of these people are so ridiculous.
Yeah.
They are so insensitive, pushing their God character on people. Receive Jesus or you no.
Why does God need people to defend him? If he's so all powerful and all knowing, He wouldn't need people to defend him.
No, doesn't need people to defend him at all. He wouldn't even need people to go and spread his word.
Exactly.
He wouldn't need anybody to go and spread his word. We would know about the God already.
Yeah.
We would know about him. How can a God create me and I don't know him? And I don't know who he is? No, that God could not have created me. I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's like that FOC guy. I assume he's a guy. He could be a woman for all I know. He was saying before that I've lost track of my thoughts now, sorry.
It's okay. Mark the Black Sheep says, how can a slave and master pray to the same God and expect their prayers to be answered by the same God? This God will watch a master and a slave.
And he's supposed to be all loving, but he allows slaves.
He will watch the injustice between a master and a slave, and the God will ignore the slave and go and answer the master's prayers. I'm sorry, I can't respect that kind of God.
No, neither can I.
The God will watch the master bring his religion to the slave, right? And tell them,
Exactly.
hey, if you don't receive this Jesus, you're not going to heaven. And you're telling me that the master is going to be in heaven and the slave that he maltreated is going to be in hell? Get away with your religion. That's a dumbass religion. My gosh. That's dumb. I don't know how people pick this kind of religions. At least if you're going to pick a religion, pick one that is nice. Pick a God that is nice. Pick a God that shows empathy, that cares about you. Not a God that punishes people because they ate a fruit in a garden. No. Come on. So this one's
the thing about the Garden of Eden is that really gets me.
Dr. Cyrus, hold on.
Sorry.
So this person says, where does your ideas come from? From in here. You have 3 personalities. No, I don't. Your body, your soul, and spirit. No, I don't have. No, it's just my body. I can see my body. I don't know what you mean by soul and spirit. Can you define what is soul and spirit? Please, can you define what is soul, what is spirit? I don't have any of those. Dr. Cyrus, do you have a soul and spirit?
I need to know what the difference is as well.
Do you know what? Do you have a soul and spirit, Dr. Cyrus?
No. Not that anyone's ever detected scientifically.
So I don't know what's a soul and spirit. TB says something cannot just exist without a creator. Creation cannot create itself. I mean, what creation? What are you talking about? What creation? Creation cannot create itself. What creation? What do you mean by creation? What is this creation you talk about? Huh? What is this creation that you talk about? What is this creation that you talk about? Huh? So are you saying that we were created? Some people attempt to say that the soul is consciousness, but no, I don't know what a soul is. No, you can't. Consciousness, no. So the way they describe the soul thing, they describe it as though it is some kind of thing that connects with some deity somewhere inside. I don't get it. I honestly don't. I don't get it. One second.
Oh, I can't see chat now.
Hmm?
I was looking for the chat, but I've got it now.
What can you see?
Comments.
Okay. Right, let me, I was showing people this video. 1 second. Right, let's see. Not the drunk TV, but okay, this preacher that lies. He lies, lies, lies. So let's see his lies. So he's about to tell some lies.
A man called Brother Sam. That's how we refer to him. He was an illiterate man, young man. He couldn't speak English. But God filled him so mightily with power, with anointing. Oh, he was something else.
The size of that crowd is sickening.
To come and
Sorry.
preach
What did
in
you
a
say?
teacher training
The
college.
size of that crowd is sickening.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. This man has a structure that can fit 1 million people.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Dr. Cyrus. He's got this thing where people go to every month. They say he can fit 1 million people. I can show you the video. Hold on. Let me find that video of that redemption camp nonsense that they have over there in Nigeria. Wait. Our redemption camp. Redemption camp. Let's see.
The amount of money you must be pulling in. What does God need with money?
Just 1 second. Right, let's see. Exploring the redemption camp. Right, this is the video. Right, look at this. Please look at this picture. Right, they're starting now at the beginning. Right.
Yeah.
If we're going to auditorium, we normally come through here.
Yeah. So
as at the end there, we are
Just look,
still driving.
that whole thing.
I'm just taking.
Just watch how they're gonna keep
I'm
going.
just taking a video now that we're driving from the end of the auditorium completely to the beginning.
From the end to the beginning. All this
You
is
cannot put it in
full
a
of
picture. You
people.
cannot put it in a video. You just gotta see it for yourself. It's just not possible
Sickening.
to make any good idea of it. And the most crazy thing is that it has become too small.
Too small?
Just look, it's just non-stop, never ending.
Program is going on. People are not scattered like this.
Never ending. Look at this is in Nigeria. 1 million people apparently can fit in this monstrosity.
This place will
On
be
our left,
completely
The
filled.
amount of people that could house.
John,
Yeah.
on our left, go ahead, sir. On our left is the secretariat. All the offices are here.
Hey, look at this.
Come to the secretariat. That's the place.
One man, one church, one man and his God. This is the same man that has over 35,000 branches. On top of that, he's got this monstrosity that can fit 1 million people. Just it keeps going, doesn't end.
Wow.
And if this God does not exist, oh, look at the drain, look at the wasted resources.
Yeah.
Look at the wasted resources. Adeboye has wasted Nigerians' money in this thing.
And then we're approaching the end of the building.
Look at pure madness.
It's a disgrace, that.
Exactly. It's a disgrace. Dr. Cyrus, in Nigeria now what they do, right? They go and buy so if a company folds up, right, they go and buy the property and use it for church. We now have more churches than we have schools, industries, and hospitals.
On earth.
We have more churches than we have schools,
We
hospitals,
filled with
industries,
people.
more church. Can you
That,
imagine?
I'm crazy.
that's disgusting. It really is disgusting. That.
Look at, See, Oluwabusola Akim says, imagine the property and street that could have been an industrial factory or plant that will boast productivity and create jobs, but it is empty and idle whenever they are not holding church programs. When I tell you that this God thing has really destroyed us, afraid he wants to preach to 1 million men. May he end up preaching under your boots for 1 million years. Oh my goodness. Prison shouldn't be an iron maiden. You get locked in. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that means. Anyway, so now apparently, wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me go here. Where's that? Where'd that thing go? And this is it. Someone said she's got an aerial view of that monstrosity.
No.
I mean, whether you like it or not. I was like, what the heck? It's the redemption camp, the redemption city of God.
Wow.
A Christian camp was seen as a wilderness with tents, just to serve as a temporary place for people to gather for retreats, for conferences, or for programs. I mean, there was never a need for a permanent structure. Everything just had to be temporary. The redemption city of God changed the whole game. Look at the gigantic size of this place. It is one of the most comfortable, well-planned, and beautiful places in all the cities of the world, from the old and rural structures to the high-end estates.
Guys, all this you're seeing is one man's church. He now has his own compound, which he has turned into a city.
That's disgusting, honest to God, I can't.
People buy properties in this place. This is where they have that monstrosity you just saw, where they have 1 million people can fit into that thing. Now, in here, there's all, just name it. There are banks, there are, all, just name it. It's all in here. It's a whole city.
And he tried to say it was too small, didn't he?
Sorry, what did you say?
He tried to say that it was too small.
Yeah, it's now too small, apparently. Huh? You were raised in this city. I was baptized in this city. Oluwabusola, I was baptized in this particular place. Baptized by immersion. I was baptized by immersion in this particular place. I still have a baptism certificate. But when I was baptized, the place didn't look like this. All of this wasn't there then.
No.
It was still, the structure was not as big, but yeah.
Beautiful guest house, markets with several shopping areas for home to millions of people around the world. But what makes the Redemption City so special? Let's dive in and find out. Some years ago, this location used to be one of the most dreadful places in Nigeria. I mean, it was a hideout for criminals. Traveling on the express was a no-no because it was a dreadful experience. According to Pastor Enoch Adejari Adeboye, on October 1st, 2017, I mean, their place in Ebutemeta became too small and they needed to get a new place. Although they got a land for 54,000 naira, but he was not ready to pay. According to him, he did not have the money, but he held on to his faith. A member was traveling down Ibadan Expressway and located this land, and he said the people were willing to take 6,000 naira. I mean, 6,000 naira. Wow. Without negotiation, they took the land and bam, the city started. The first auditorium was completed in 1973. I mean, this became an iconic symbol for all camps around the world. In August 2022, the General Overseer renamed the camp to a city, stating that it should carry a tag of a city just like the Vatican City in Rome. So what makes Redemption City so special? Firstly, from the monumental church's auditorium to the sprawling residential areas, every corner of the city is meticulously designed and built to perfection. The Redemption City is not just a place for worship, but a self-sustaining community with state-of-the-art facilities. There is nothing more like no facilities that you cannot find here. With over 5,000 houses, good roads, a post office, a printing press, the city is equipped with world-class schools that provide quality education to all the students from crèche up to polytechnic. I mean, it once had a university located in the same area. It has a maternity center, health center, and the newly built health village that offers top-notch medical service to their residents and visitors alike. Their markets are always bustling with activities, showing the entrepreneurial spirit of the people living there. It has several recreational areas for relaxation and leisure, and a power plant and water plant that run 2-4.
This is a man's dream. One man's dream. One man's church. Listen. This is
one man's camp.
One man's camp. Huh? How did we let this happen? How did we let this happen? On top of his, there are others building their own monstrosities all over the town. If this God is nothing but figment of people's imaginations, what are we going to call this then? What are we going to call this? Huh? So anyway,
I call it an eyesore.
It is an eyesore, but it's a very expensive eyesore, though. It's a very expensive.
That space could have been used for housing.
You know, let me see if I can show something. This guy, right? This man, he says, I'm going to show you guys a video. Wait, let me show you. Look at this.
I am not insane. I am telling you what I saw.
This is a young boy, right? Listen, he's calling the man who owns all this land is calling him God, that he is God.
I am not insane. I am telling you what I saw. This is God. He has revealed himself several times to me in my dream. I have seen him in the midst of angels. He is so mighty among them. And I've seen so many angels, countless amount of them, so many big prophets that you respect on earth today that are gone, so many righteous men. I saw them, they came and they were bowing down at his feet, they were worshiping him. Several times he has told me to go out into the world and tell people that he is God, but I don't know how to do it. But he has been disturbing me since to go and tell people that he is God. I have come to tell you, this is God. This is God. This is not a man. I want every pastor to stop telling people what they don't know, to stop telling people what they have not seen. This is what I have seen that I am telling you. This is God. He has revealed himself to me. Please close down your churches, pastor. Stop confusing your members. Close down your church.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He says that is God. Huh?
So self-hypnosis is a hell of a thing.
That Adeboye is God. My goodness. That Adeboye is God. Anyway, let's see. There was another video. Oh yeah, let's see. Wait, there was the other one. Right, where he caused an earthquake. He said his God caused an earthquake. This guy just lies to people every single time.
Wow.
He just lies and lies and lies. Let's see. Wait, I don't know where I can find that video. Wait, magic teleportation machine? Oh, yes, this video. Look at this.
You don't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane.
Dr. Saris, please listen to this man. He says, very soon, they wouldn't be needing a car to travel. They wouldn't be needing airplanes to travel. They would just pray to God. God, I want to go to London, and just find themselves in London. God, I want to go to France, and just find themselves in France. He recently said that they were going to the moon. Very soon, they're going to be having church meetings on the moon. This man, I tell you, this man is going senile.
You won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Whether you believe it or not, the time is coming.
Honestly, these Christians that are listening to this man, they are in serious trouble. The man said, you will not need a car to travel. You will not need an aeroplane to travel. You will just pray, God, I want to go to France, and you find yourself in France. We are in serious trouble. We are in serious trouble. This is what this man is telling people. This is borderline someone going senile. Now you're telling the believers in your establishment that they're not going to need a plane. They're going to just teleport or astral project. This is serious. This is serious.
Very much so.
This is the kind of thing that our people go and listen to. Right? Today is Sunday. I bet they've gone again to go and give the guy, money. Recently he said that people are going to be going to the moon. Let me see if I can find the video of Adeboye talking about going to the moon.
It's like I was saying before about me being a paranoid schizophrenic. I've had my fair share of delusions in the past, but I can't delude myself into believing this crap.
Right. Sometimes we have to be real with ourselves. Okay, please listen.
Yeah. Listen, I know with him.
Listen to this guy.
I am not doubting God. I know with him all things are possible. But he told me, and I told some of my people, he told me, he said, a day is coming when the Redeemed Christian Church of God, when their governing council wants to hold their meeting, they will hold the meeting on the moon. I know that doesn't make sense. Oh. That's God, eh? Just like he said to me, don't ask for a house. I decided to build you a city. And he was talking to somebody.
Christians are in trouble. They're going to the moon to go and have meetings. Man. Meetings on the moon.
That's what I want to know. Not just where on the moon, but why on the moon.
Why? That's a good question. Question why? Why on the moon? Huh? Why?
He does know that the moon is airless. So how are we supposed to breathe if we get up there anyway?
Look at this person here saying, well, at the Afro-Atheist, I think you have a problem with Pastor Adeboye. Deal with it. But be careful about talking about Jesus Christ and the Almighty God, period. Oh, so if I keep talking about them, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? If I keep talking about your Sky Daddy and his son, what's going to happen? Huh?
And why do you need to defend it?
Adakole Solomon. Solomon, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nonsense. I will keep talking about, I've been talking about your Sky Daddy for how many years now? I've been talking about your Sky Daddy. So, my guy, now you go tire. Now you go tire. Because this God and Jesus, they are a scam. There is no evidence that this Jesus existed. And I don't care how you feel about your Sky Daddies and Sky Friend and his zombie son, right? We need to be true to ourselves. We did not ask for these religions to be brought to us. A lot of us, this religion was imposed on us. This religion was brought through colonialism. We had to be colonized to get this religion. And you say, don't talk about them? No, we have to expose the bullshit. We have to expose the bullshit. We have to talk about the madness. You believe in a God that was brought to you after you were colonized. You believe in a God that allowed the people who colonized you to take some of your people as slaves. We don't need those gods. We don't. We don't need gods that threaten us. How can you believe in a God that has created a place of eternal torment? Him and his son. Huh? Him and his son, between the two of them, decide, okay, the father looks at the son, yes, daddy, can we prepare a place of eternal torture and torment for all our enemies? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, so who's going to be in there? Well, yeah, everyone is going there, really. Everybody, all those humans, they're all going there. But what we'll do, we'll send you down to the earth for 33 years. And anyone that believes in that bullcrap story, yeah, they can now come into heaven with us. But the rest of them, they're going to be just foolish. Foolishness. Jesus is not coming back. There's no Jesus coming back. He coming back to where? Where is he coming to? His name wasn't even Jesus, this guy, right? If he existed, his name wasn't Jesus. So you people saying, oh, Jesus, you're talking about a made up somebody, made up name, made up everything about him is all made up, all made up, all made up.
You got proof at the College Solomon that your God created anybody at all? Because
yeah,
what's the word?
Adekole Solomon. All right, I'm sending you the link here. Where is it now? I'm sending you the link. Click on the link and come and tell us how your Sky Daddy created us. Yeah, if your Sky Daddy created us, come
and someone delete that message that I just sent. That was my share referral link. It's not letting me do it from here.
I think you've done it, no? Okay, let's see. Let me delete. Okay, I think I've deleted it. Right. That's the link right there. Click the link. Come and tell us about your Sky Daddy. He created us. With what? What did he use to create us? And so we have parents, right? My mom and dad, they had a very good Fox session. And yeah, the result of their Fox session. But now this person is saying that his Sky Daddy created me. His Sky Daddy was waiting for my daddy to ejaculate and decided, okay, now creation starts. Okay, I'm going to take a bit of the sperm and mix it with the, have it come inside, meets the egg, yeah, and create. So at what point did your Sky Daddy start to create me? At what point? Someone said let's finish this video. Okay, I'll let you guys finish the video. Sorry, but I'm going to start it from the beginning. It's only 1 minute long. Just hear this man, this senile man talking about going to the moon.
I am not doubting God. I know with him all things are possible. But he told me, and I told some of my people, he told me, he said, a day is coming when the Redeemed Christian Church of God, when their governing council wants to hold their meeting, they will hold the meeting on the moon. I know that doesn't make sense, but then, that's God, eh? Just like he said to me, don't ask for a house. I've decided to build you a city. And he was talking to somebody living in a room in Moshe. When I shared with those people who were with me there, they all laughed. They are still laughing because they can see what God is doing. When God says we will one day be holding our meetings in the moon, on the moon. You don't have to believe it, but he has spoken, and it's going to come to pass. Every great thing that God has prophesied concerning you shall come to pass.
No, these people are crazy. These people shouting amen, y'all are crazy. No, some of you have not, some of you don't even have cars. But yet you want to go to the moon.
I am literally diagnosed as crazy, and these people make me laugh.
Dr. Cyrus, I've got something to show you.
Okay.
Let me see. Give me a minute. I want you to see where this Jesus religion, right? Where we are at right now in Africa, right? Just some of the crazy shit these people believe. Wait, where is it now? Okay, this is the playlist. Sorry. What is this? Hey, goodness. 1 second, though. I'm trying to find the I want to show you the madness of this religion in our part of the world. Let's see. Why do I keep making this mistake? So how do I go? 1 second. Okay. So Dr. Cyrus,
Pastor Jerry like said whatever.
So there is a man, right, here on YouTube. He's one of the biggest ones, right? His name is Jerry Eze. Right?
Oh yeah.
Right. Jerry Eze and his church members now, they reckon that God helps them fix their televisions, phones, their tablets, the God in Africa now, he's fixing tablets, he's fixing telephones, he's fixing microwaves, he's fixing cars, even. He's fixing toys.
And they don't tell you that Jerry Eze is an electrical engineer.
Dabiosa, what do you say to type in your Dabiosa? What are we typing? Dabiosa, wait, let me make you a moderator on this on YouTube here. Where is wait, where's my thing? I need to.
Who wants to be a moderator?
No, I'm trying to make someone a moderator. Wait, where did I put my phone? What have I done with my phone now? I had it just now. Oh, there it is. Sorry. 1 second. I think. Just give me a second. Let me just quickly do something very quick. Very quick. Do something. So let's see. Just 1 second. Let's see. Hey. You're talking to Solomon? Okay, cool. Right, so let me make you mod. Right, there we go. Done. There we go. That's it. Do I have to subscribe? No, you don't have to subscribe to the link. You just click on it and it will bring you up here. That's it. You don't even have to turn on your camera at all. We can have a conversation. You don't have to turn on your camera. You just come over here. We can have a conversation.
My camera's not on.
Yeah, I've turned mine off as well. I've turned mine off, and I can post the link again. Right? Just click on it.
You get the option to turn your camera off before you enter the studio.
Exactly. So you don't even have to worry about that. But that's the link again. Now, Dr. Cyrus, look, these people, God is helping them fix and restore their inanimate objects. Okay, have a look.
Never had it in your house that is not working. I came to that testimony. Papa, see, my microwave is now working. All glory to God. My child's tablet started working. What God cannot do does not exist. Elroy, Elroy, Elroy.
My kettle is working. My kettle is working. Ooh.
Last week, Pastor Jerry, when you declared that inanimate objects were coming back to life, I was on my way to work and I just said a simple prayer in my heart. I was like, let this prayer reach my late father's tablet. I took it after he died. I owned it. Just stopped working. No reason, no nothing. You know, so by the time I came back from work, I forgot. So Friday morning, when I heard the testimonies, I was in the office and I was like, today I will not forget to. When I get back home, I'm going to check. When I got back home in the evening, I connected for evening prayers and I plugged it. As I was praying, my eyes kept going to the tablet, and all of a sudden, I just saw power on. Oh my goodness, my joy knew no bounds. It charged fully to 100%, Pastor Jerry. What has not happened in over 5 years? Look at it. It's working. Hey, it is working.
I went home. The second I saw people's testimony about inanimate objects. And I remember that I had this mini chopper that has been broken for some weeks now. And I was planning on getting a new one. I just prayed over it and said, you hear the word of the Lord. And I turned it on. Pastor Jerry, my mini chopper is working. It is working.
Pastor Jerry, when I heard testimonies on Friday about inanimate objects, I remembered also that I had an electric jug that was not working.
Dr. Cyrus, God is fixing choppers, electric jugs, tablets, you name it. The African God, the God of the Bible in Africa, this is his specialty. They're now calling on God to fix their goods at home, their white goods.
They forget to mention that Jerry Eze is an electrical engineer.
He's not. He's
Isn't
just
he? I thought he was.
No, he's not an electrical engineer. No, he's what was that course that they said he did in the university? I don't even remember. I don't remember what he studied, but he's just a chancer. He's just on here talking, God, what God cannot do, blah, blah, blah. Nonsense.
Documenting the ones that...
Okay, let's see some other ones.
What God cannot do those?
Look at them talking about this lady. Okay,
let's show you amazing videos of what Jesus did for people like you and I. Right about now, sit down and let your feet rise as you watch amazing testimonies of what Jesus did for people like you and I. Take a look. God is not done, though. I don't know whether there's one in your house. I command, let them start working now.
We bought 3 tablets for our kids 2 years ago. After like 2 months, these 2 stopped working. This one was the only one working. This morning, as the testimonies were going on, I was like, God, I see what you're doing. I know you're going to fix our own. So, mind you, I've tried everything. I've tried to charge it. I've tried different things, tried pressing the on button.
You bought 3 tablets and all 3 tablets are not working. Madam, what kind of cheap ass tablets did you go and buy for your children? Now you have... Take it back. Does it not have warranty? Take it back or something. But no, this one is in our house talking about we're going to pray to God. The angel that God has released to go to the NSPPD houses is going to come and fix my children's tablets. That's what she's about to say now. You're going to hear her. Wow. When I tell you this, God has made people go crazy. God is now fixing tablets for people. Some ridiculousness. Just listen to her testimony again. You hear her. She's talking wrong.
We bought 3 tablets for our kids 2 years ago. After like 2 months, these two stopped working. This one was the only one working. This morning, as the testimonies were going on, I was like, God, I see what you're doing. I know you're going to fix our own. So, mind you, I've tried everything. I've tried to charge it. I've tried different things, tried pressing the on button for a long time. Nothing happened. Today, I put them on charge. I was telling my husband that the angel that is going around on NSPD fixing electrical appliances is going to pass through our house and it's going to fix ours. Well, see what the Lord has done. This one is working. The second one as well is working. What God cannot do does not exist.
So this morning, after you redeclared, I just remembered that I had this vacuum cleaner which I had kept in my garage because as at November of 2024, it just stopped working. It stopped working out of nowhere. So I packed it into the box and then I placed it in a garage somewhere. And this morning, I just went to touch it. And with faith, I said, Pastor Jerry has declared there's been so many testimonies and inanimate objects are working again. So vacuum cleaner, Elroy, who sees me, has seen you. By this declaration, begin Pastor Jerry, take a look, Pastor Jerry. My vacuum cleaner is working.
Elroy,
It is working. It is working. It is real.
So Elroy is an Olodo.
It's working. I don't know that object is working. I just left my own. Today is Tuesday. I just remember that I have the blender. I bought it since 2 years ago, and after some weeks, just pack up. I'm just like, okay, it's not that expensive. I just put it somewhere. This morning when I wake up, I take my blender and it's working.
My laptop has stopped functioning last year, May 6th, 2024. The laptop that the screen was faulty started working. Indeed. What God cannot do doesn't exist.
I had a microwave in the house that was bad for more than a decade. We even used it up to a year before it got bad. So I just kept it because my brother said we shouldn't throw it away. And after the prayers, the microwave came home. Then this phone I'm holding in my hand has been bad for almost over a year. The screen is broken. It stopped charging. I took my phone, put it by my other phone that is working, and I took it to the office and I charged it and it's perfectly on. This is the first time it's charging completely 100%. And this is the microwave. Let me put it on. It has not done this in 10 years.
10 years.
See, it's working.
Last night I was at work and
these people are poor people. These people are poor people, paupers. Because how does one keep a microwave 10 years that isn't working properly? How do you keep that for 10 years?
I saw the state of that microwave and I was like, bleh.
No, you haven't seen. There's been worse microwaves.
Has there?
Worse microwaves.
Wow.
No, seriously. They're worse microwaves. You should see some of them are dirty and filthy.
Who doesn't clean the microwave?
See, Oluwabusola is right. When there are people living in abject poverty in Africa, Jerry's NSPPD God only caters to his sheep's inanimate objects and electrical appliances. Oluwabusola, you got it. You got it. That is what God is. God has been reduced now to a mechanic and an electrical engineer and all these things. But who keeps a microwave 10 years that they haven't used? Right? You get rid of the shit. Get rid of it. But these people are keeping it, for God to come and fix.
I asked my colleague, she's an Ethiopian, I said, just log in, let's log in and see, And then we started praying together. So when they started giving testimony, I saw a lady give testimony about her blender working. And right there, I was like, I'm not going to miss out on this. There's a promo going on right here. So I'm like, okay, so what do I have in my house that is not working? I remembered my dishwasher. For the past 6 months, this dishwasher cracked. And I just ignored it because I felt, how many plates do I have to wash? Let me just do this shit by myself. And I ignored it. But last night I said, I'm not going to miss out on this. I'm going to do this. So I told my colleague, I said, I'm going to go home and switch off my dishwasher, switch it on, and it's going to work. She said, yeah, maybe too. I said, not maybe. My dishwasher is going to work. I came back this morning, went to bed, came out this afternoon, and I started loading my dishwasher. While on it, the devil was telling me, just load it. Now the normal way, it's not going to work. I said, it is going to work. It is going to work. I switched on my dishwasher. Guys, look at it. Look at what God has done for me. It's working. My dishwasher is working. You can hear the sound. You can see the lights on. It's working. I don't know what to say to this God.
When they were giving testimony, today is the 28th of January. Oh my God! I said, let me bring out this kettle, turn it on and see if it will work. And I just said to people, I said, God, I want to tap in this anointing. And I said, I want to send it somewhere, somebody can use it or whatever. I cannot believe it. Honestly, I am gobsmacked.
Can you imagine?
My TV stopped working about a month ago. I tried to get it working for so long. What happened? There was a big thunderstorm came and TV was going and TV just finished. And I cannot get it done. And I just left the TV because I have another one upstairs. So let me watch that one. And just left it. Today I saw the testimonies of people's things working. And I remember you saying that prayer as well, that everything will start working. I thought maybe my mind will work too. I've tried so many times, it doesn't work. So I just gave up.
Oh, wow.
And I just turned it on. And here it is. It works. It works. It's just unbelievable. Cannot believe it.
Honestly, these people are so dumb. I just
Jerry, my mini chopper is working. It is working.
Mini chopper. I think I've seen this before, right?
Pastor Jerry, when we had
this one already.
testimonies on Friday about inanimate objects.
Let's see, is it this one?
Oh my God,
Look at these people.
cannot do. It does not exist. So, hey, see my TV. A Roy has done it. I just keyed into the promo. I say I want to be a partaker. I will share my testimony of this promo. See, my TV is working. My husband was about to go and buy a new TV. This TV packed up last year. And he said he's going to exchange it at another one. I was just waiting for him. I just came back from work. I said, let me key in into this promo thing. As soon as I turned my TV started working.
Promo got to my home. My laptop was down for the past 3 years. So when I heard the promo, I decided to put it on. And it came up perfectly.
As you do what? This air condition has not been working for about 6 months. We've been calling the repairer. They said that is from the electric fault or something. So whenever we put it on, it's burning. Pastor Jerry, this morning I tried it. It's working. I said, God, don't let me be a spectator.
The promo is in my house. So the promo is in my house. My bedroom television, it has been bad. And since they started the promo, I said, my own inanimate objects must work. It is working.
See my blender, inanimate object. See, pastor say, make you take your promo. See my blender since 2 years, you know that.
Listen, at this rate, when I tell you that this God and Jesus, they have really messed with the heads of people. Can you imagine believing that your God can fix inanimate objects? That lady said she was going to pray to God that God has released an angel to go to the houses of NSP pedians to fix their broken items. God looked at an angel up there in their heaven or wherever and said, angel, can you go to only the NSPPD people, and go and fix their broken toilets, fix their broken Dr. Cyrus, what do you think about these broken things that God is fixing?
I think it's ridiculous, and I don't understand how anyone can delude themselves into thinking that God has anything to do with it.
Me too. Got black sheep. Hey, black sheep. Hello, black sheep.
Hi, everybody. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm really happy to be on your platform today, and this will be
You're
the first
welcome.
name I should be calling. Yeah.
You're welcome.
The truth is, first thing first, I want to commend you for everything you've been doing. I've been following you for a very, very long time. A very
Oh,
long time,
really?
of course. And
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I see what you're doing, and many other people. Um, it's I don't know how to put it, but it's really, really good because it's helping a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people are actually seeing what you do, and I just want to encourage you not to stop.
Thank you.
Irrespective of the insults you get, the abuses, but then you still keep trying to educate people. You still try to enlighten people. I'm a very young man. I'm in my late 20s. I'm going to be 30 next month.
Okay.
And
Nice.
yeah,
Your
and
birthday next month?
yeah, I'm going to be 30. Yeah.
Next month?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
The name Black Sheep was given to me by my own very father. He insulted me one time. And he said, I was barely 14 years old anyway. And he said, "You're a black sheep." And I was like, "Dad, what did I do wrong?" He called me that name because I am a very curious person. I am too inquisitive about things, and I want to know, why is this thing like this? You understand? So, I grew up in a slum. So we grew up in a place called Nyanya in Abuja. I don't know if you've ever heard of that place.
No. And when I've heard of Abuja though, but I've not been yet.
Yeah, the place is called Nyanya, and it's a very popular rural milieu, and we had a block, what they call a block rosary center. This is what these Catholic people do. They call it the block rosary center, just like what the Pentecostal people call it, house cell fellowship and all of that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the Catholics call it a block rosary center. That centers where you go every evening. A group of people, children, kids, and adults just come together and pray the Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you, blessed art thou amongst women. And we do a lot of practices, a lot of activities there within 3-4 hours. So my dad, they were actually doing this stuff at the back of my house. So that every evening, all the kids tend to go for these activities. And my dad is like, "You're a useless boy, you stupid boy. Get out, go see where your mates are going to learn the word of God, and you will never be there. You're always indoors." And I'm like, how am I going to let this man know that what these people are doing there does not add up to what I see? The African parenting happens, like you cannot ask questions.
No, you
You
can't.
cannot
You get beat. You get beat if you ask any question.
so we can't ask. Deep down, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. I knew something was not right. But he forces us to pray. He forces us to do all sorts of religious activities without minding how we feel, without minding, giving respect to our own rights. And for a moment, I think it is wrong, for parents to actually indoctrinate religion to children. That's basically one of the things that is affecting Africans and Nigerians in general, because it's becoming difficult for most of us, to come out of this religion of a thing because it was indoctrinated in us. It won't be so easy, some things you learn from when you were a toddler, from an infant stage to a toddler to an adolescent to a young adult, so all of a sudden someone is trying to give you something different from what you've been indoctrinated, from what you've learned all your life. So it's not going to be so easy to just come out of it. That is basically one of the things that is affecting us as Africans, as Nigerians in general. I'm an advocate for a revolution goes to church. I tell most of my friends are Christians. They know me very well. And I tell them, inviting me to your church, I will ask questions. And when I ask, I don't get answers.
No.
How can you tell me? How can you tell me that because a woman ate an apple or fruit or whatever fruit,
Yeah.
right? And then all of us are now born sinners. Why? If this
sorry. Adekole Solomon, just click on the link. That's all you need. Just click on it. Right? I'll put it there again. Just click like this. Huh?
Click on the link and log in with YouTube.
Just click on it. Click on it and it will, bring you up here. Just click. It should bring you here. But just keep trying. Sorry, please continue.
Is she still there?
Please continue. Black sheep, you want to continue? Black sheep.
Is she still there?
Black sheep, are you there? Black sheep, are you there? No, black sheep is not there. He's not there. He was talking just now, no?
Yeah. I was enjoying listening as well.
Yeah, I was enjoying listening to him. So I don't know. Black sheep, if you're there, you want to continue? What you were saying?
Looks like he's left.
No, he's still there.
Is he?
He's still there. Maybe just not. I don't know.
Jack, you didn't mute your mic. Black sheep.
Maybe the mic. Yeah, his mic is okay. You might need to mute and unmute. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the problem is. Look at this here. It wasn't an apple that they ate. Okay, tell us what they ate then. If it wasn't an apple, tell us what they ate. We don't know what it was that they ate, but it was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So your God planted a tree and he hid inside the tree knowledge, good and evil, the knowledge of good and evil. Your God was hiding it inside fruits on a tree. Your God is a real, honestly. He ain't got no clue. Can you imagine, Dr. Cyrus? A God decides, here, I'm going to plant a tree, and inside its fruits will keep knowledge of good and evil. Who does that? Who does a thing like that?
It's like I said before, the Bible is very explicit about the fact that Adam and Eve, the characters of Adam and Eve, were like children, not knowing the difference between good and evil.
No.
So why were they punished? I mean, if you tell a child not to draw on the wall, what is that child going to do? He's going to draw on the wall. You know what I mean? And God, in his all-powerful, all-knowing nonsense, said, oh, don't eat from this tree. You're allowed to do anything else. You're children, but just don't eat from this tree.
Yeah.
And they still ate from it because they were like children.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
And
They were children.
Jesus rocks.
Okay, so this person says he told Adam, do not eat. Okay, Jesus rocks, or however you pronounce your name. Okay, can you prove to us that God told Adam not to eat? Please, proof that God said to Adam, do not eat. And please do not say Genesis, the book says. No. Who heard God telling Adam not to eat? Who was the one? Who was the witness? Who was the person writing the story, right? Who was the witness in the garden? Who saw God telling these people what to do? Who saw God planting the tree? Who saw all of that foolishness going on? God told him. Says who?
Says you dusty old book.
A book. Eh? And God said, what the fuck? But there was nobody there watching God and Adam. Okay, did Adam write it down himself or what? Did Adam write the book of Genesis? And God told me not to eat. And God told me, like, what? He had just been created. That one didn't even have a clue whether he was going or he was coming. So, I mean, I have said it before, that any day, anyone that calls himself or herself a Christian will come in my face and declare me a sinner and tell me to repent. I'm going to arrest such a person with immediate effect. She will come to a competent court of justice jurisdiction and explain to me and the general public what exactly are my sins, whether I ever unalived anybody in his or her church, family, or village. Take this message for granted at your peril. RMW. Radical media warrior, always giving fire for fire. Black sheep is back. Hey, black sheep. Oh my goodness, the black radical media warrior. You have no chill with these people. Oh. You have no chill at all. Black sheep, are you there?
I don't see him in here.
I can see him there, but he's not saying anything.
Oh.
I see him there, but he's not saying anything. Oh, sorry. I didn't add you to the stage. I'm sorry. Sorry, that was my bad. Black sheep, are you there? Black sheep, are you there?
Okay.
Are you there?
There we go.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, can hear you now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I think my network is bad. You know how it is here in Nigeria.
Yes. I know how it is. But you know something, guys. I would need to go. So Black Sheep, I'm gonna be back again tomorrow. Yeah, just join me. We can have a really good conversation. I would like to hear from you, okay? Yeah? Can we do that? Huh? Black Sheep, can we do that? Oh God, his network is really bad. I will be back again tomorrow at the Adekole Solomon. Be back again. Maybe we'll try and sort you.
Sure, I will definitely.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Fantastic. Everyone, thank you all. Remember, Jesus did not belong in Africa. It does not belong in Africa. Jesus is a foreign god, a foreign deity to Africans. He did not belong in there to begin with. So it's time to get rid of that character. Jesus cannot save any of us. Laye cannot. He couldn't save himself, so he ain't saving nobody. Well, he would have to exist to save anyone. And there is no evidence that this Jesus existed. All the evidence points to him never existing. So I don't know where people get that there was a Jesus and he came down from the heaven and he came, and rubbish stories, rubbish, right? So anyway, everyone, good night. I will see you all tomorrow. Oluwabusola Udabo to you too tomorrow, maybe about 7 p.m. Nigerian time, right? I'll try and come up a bit earlier. Tomorrow is a bank holiday, so yeah, we'll have maybe 7 p.m. and we'll be here a bit longer. All right, folks.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, Dr. Cyrus, thanks for coming up. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
All right, good night, everyone. I need to
Good
try and
night.
get some rest. Good night, night,
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.